Let's start with my first Kwami creation. This is Pi, the octopus Kwami. Pi gives the miraculous holder the power of invisibility, with the ability camouflage. Because, octopuses can camouflage themselves into their surroundings, just like chameleons can. These two wrap bracelets, one for each wrist, is the miraculous of the octopus. And to match the two bracelets, the weapon this miraculous gives you is twin whips. Imagine each of the whips being stored inside and appearing out of the bracelets. A bit like this. But a bit more fluid and with these cool tentacle whips instead of belts. And for Pi's transformation words, I have some updates regarding my first Kwami creation, Pi. First of all, due to many comments asking for it, I decided to create a hidden mode version for the miraculous. The cool octopus tentacle style wrap bracelet turns into these simple brown leather looking wrap bracelets. And in the last video, I got a lot of comments for different suggestions for Pi's transformation words. Here are my top 2 favorite suggestions. First, Pi, deep dive, and for the D transformation, resurface. And finally, for the transformation words that I think I'm going to go with for Pi is Pi, unravel, and Pi, wrap up. Let's add another member to the Miracle Box and introduce a new Kwami creation. This is Flutter, the Firefly Kwami, which grants the miraculous user the power of light manipulation. This includes using the power to blind or stun opponents, light up a room, or anything that includes moving around light. The miraculous of the Firefly is a cartilage chain earring. 2 earrings on the top hole in the cartilage connected by a chain. And the silver and black one is the hidden mode miraculous. And for a weapon, you get a flashlight. It's long and can be used like a staff or a sword, as well as, obviously, a flashlight, and it perfectly fits the theme of some simple objects becoming weapons for miraculous users. Just like Lucky Charm or Cataclysm, the light manipulation is triggered by the word flicker. And Flutter's transformation words are Flutter, time to shine, and the D transformation words are Flutter, lights out. Here's another one of my Kwami creations. Let me introduce you to Speedy, the Sloth Kwami. Speedy gives the miraculous holder the power to slow down time. The miraculous of the sloth is this weave anklet. And if you don't know what an anklet is, it's a bracelet that you put on your ankle. And the miraculous in civilian form is this simple brown color. The weapon given to you by the sloth miraculous is 2 leaf fans. These are great for both offense and defense, as they can be used as short swords or shields. The sloth miraculous's transformation words is Speedy, slow down. And for the D transformation, Speedy, speed up. And for the word to trigger the special power? Well, I need your help again. What word would you use to call upon the power to slow down time? I have a new Kwami creation for all of you. A lot of people have been asking for a panda miraculous, so meet Crimsonn, the red panda Kwami. Maybe it's not exactly what you were expecting. Crimsonn, the red panda Kwami gives the miraculous holder the power of gravity manipulation. The power gravity can change or strengthen the amount of gravity on an object or person, or it can even reverse it altogether. A power that has many uses and many possibilities. Crimsonn's miraculous is a bow that is most likely to be used as a hair clip, and Crimsonn's symbol can be seen on the bow here, with the 5 sections on the tail symbol counting down to the 5 minutes before someone detransforms. The hidden miraculous would probably match whatever the color scheme of the character using it is, but here's a base color scheme that I created. And the weapon given to you by the miraculous is simply a spear. I once again need your help to help me come up with the transformation words. Maybe something to do with gravity or the tail of the red panda. I have created another Kwami for my Miracle Box. Meet Yawn, the koala Kwami. Did you know that koalas sleep 18 to 22 hours a day? Well, that's the reason for Yawn's power. Triggered by the word lullaby, this Kwami's holder can use the miraculous to put anyone to sleep. Speaking of the miraculous, Yawn's piece of jewelry is hoop earrings. Counting down the 5 minutes before detransforming, these 5 stripes will disappear as the minutes go by. And when the miraculous is hidden, it becomes silver, like Cat Noir's ring. This weapon's a little bit strange, but hear me out. The weapon is a pillow, and of course it's not made out of cotton or feathers, but rather some random magical material. And it's based off the sleep aspect of the koala and pillow fights. Yawn's transformation words are yawn, nap time. And the detransformation words are yawn, rise and shine. What are your thoughts on yawn? And hey friends, I'm back with part 8 of my Kwami creation series. So let me introduce you to Leap, the tree frog Kwami. Leap gives the miraculous holder the power of high jump, which, like the name suggests, means that the user can jump very high or very far. Leap's miraculous is a flower crown to match the flower crown they wear. To count down the time before detransformation, the 5 main colors of the flowers would dull out as the time passes. And the camouflage miraculous could look like any sort of headband, but I drew this simple scrunchy bow type because I think it's pretty cute. Here's another strange weapon, a sticky hand. The string part of it can elongate to infinity just like Ladybug's yo-yo, but it doesn't even have to wrap around things as the hand can stick onto anything that someone wants to swing to. I kept Leap's transformation words pretty simple, but to transform you say leap, hop on, and to detransform it's leap, hop off. I have my next Kwami to show you all. This is Bubbles, the seahorse Kwami. The ability that Bubbles gives the miraculous holder, which is triggered by the word current, is water manipulation, which works a lot like water bending. Bubbles is heavily based on the Greek god Poseidon, because Poseidon is the god of the sea and the god of horses. The jewelry for this miraculous is a puka shell necklace, which fits the color scheme in its normal form and looks like a regular puka shell necklace in its hidden mode. Because Bubbles is based on Poseidon, the weapon is a trident, which is Poseidon's weapon. Bubbles' transformation words are Bubbles, high tide, and for the detransformation, Bubbles, low tide. I want to shout out my live stream chat for helping me come up with some of the details to put on this Kwami. I have created another Kwami for my miracle box. And this is Kwami number 10, double digits. This Kwami's name is Gazze, the unicorn Kwami. Gazze grants the miraculous holder the power of healing. The ability is called, and the word that triggers the power is Stardust. You'll see the ongoing theme of stars throughout the introduction of this Kwami. It's actually where the name comes from too, from stargaze. The miraculous is a star barrette. Counting down the 5 minutes before detransformation, these 5 smaller stars will disappear. And when it's hidden, it's a rose gold star. The weapon Gazze gives the miraculous holder is ninja stars, which I see there being like an infinite amount of that the person can throw. I'm having trouble coming up with the transformation words for Gazze. I want something to do with either stars or healing, or even just unicorns. I've created another Kwami for my miracle box. Say hello to Arrow, the deer Kwami, which grants the miraculous holder the power of lock on. With lock on, once the user chooses a target, for the next 5 minutes, anywhere they go, they can shoot that target with perfect accuracy, which goes hand in hand with the weapon given to you by the deer miraculous. A bow and quiver, with a quiver stocked with regular and trick arrows, and a miraculous that already provides strong archery skills. Lock on makes it impossible to miss from any distance or anywhere. Arrow's miraculous is an arm bracer, something archers use to protect their wrist while shooting. And in civilian mode, it's a long black fingerless glove. Arrow's transformation words are Arrow, take aim, and the detransformation is Arrow, ceasefire. I have another Kwami to introduce you to. This is Nyx, the bat Kwami, who gives the miraculous holder the power of foresight. Foresight for a bat comes from the idea of echolocation, the fact that bats have very sensitive vision, and the irony surrounding the fact that most people think that bats are blind. They're not, by the way. Nyx's miraculous is a lapel pin, which is just a pin that goes on your collar. Here it is when it's transformed, and it's a simple circle when it's hidden. The weapon given to you by the bat miraculous is a scythe. It might be a little dark for miraculous, but I thought it fit really well with this Kwami. The word to trigger foresight is night vision, which is a little bit misleading, but let me explain. There is a Greek goddess named Nyx, N-Y-X, which is also sometimes pronounced as night, and she is the literal personification of night and darkness. Nyx's transformation words are Nyx, nightfall, and for the detransformation, Nyx, daylight. I have a new Kwami from my miracle box to introduce you to. This is Breeze, the hummingbird Kwami. Breeze grants the miraculous holder the power of air manipulation, which works a lot like airbending. The trigger words for air manipulation is wisp. Breeze's miraculous is a feather hairpiece, with these light pastel colors matching the Kwami for its regular mode, and these reddish-orangey colors for its hidden mode. The weapon given to you by this miraculous is a blow dart gun, matching the theme of feathers and air. The darts are infinite, and the gun is just barely long enough to be used as a stick or a staff. Breeze's transformation words are Breeze, strong winds, and the detransformation words are Breeze, calm winds. I have made another Kwami to add to my miracle box. Let me introduce Quill, the hedgehog Kwami. Quill's power is size manipulation, meaning that it can shrink or grow any inanimate object. I still need some help figuring out what the trigger words for this power should be. If you have any ideas for the name of the power, leave it in the comments. I've only come up with something like size shift or size switch, but I want something that includes both growing and shrinking somehow. Quill's Miraculous is a belt. And for the hidden mode, I thought I'd add a little chain just to make it interesting. The weapon is a flail, and yes, the name of this weapon is a flail. It's just a spiky ball on a chain though, so I thought that fit with the hedgehog. Quill's transformation words are pretty simple, being Quill spikes out and Quill spikes in. It's time to introduce my next Kwami. This is Terra, the ferret Kwami. Terra gives the miraculous holder the power of earth manipulation. This ability works very similarly to earthbending and is called Tremor. Terra's Miraculous is a full finger ring. I know it looks a bit like a spring here, but imagine it wrapping around your finger. And these 5 gems at the top count down the 5 minutes before detransformation. And the hidden mode that I made is simply silver. The weapon of this Miraculous is a shovel, as it fits with the theme of Earth, because you dig into the earth with shovels. Terra's transformation words are Terra, ready to rumble. And for the detransformation, Terra, steady ground. I have another Kwami to add to my miracle box. Meet Cotton, the alpaca Kwami. Cotton's power is softening, with its trigger word simply being soften. But let me explain this power. It can turn any solid object into a sort of liquidy state, making it so the miraculous holder can swim through it or walk through it, or even trap someone in it like quicksand. Cotton's Miraculous is a scarf, and these bigger tassels on the end count down the 5 minutes before detransformation. The hidden mode Miraculous is a red scarf. The weapon is a ball of yarn, which would work very similarly to Ladybug's yo-yo. Cotton's transformation words are cotton, fluff up. And the obvious choice for the detransformation would be fluff down, but that doesn't sound quite right. So if you have any better suggestions for the detransformation, I'd love to see them. Here is another Kwami for my miracle box. Introducing Wizzy, the owl Kwami. Wizzy grants the miraculous holder the power of strategy, and the power name is also strategy. This power works exactly like the visual given to us by the show as Marinette discovers a plan. The user can see a pattern which discloses a strategy with the highest likelihood of succeeding. Though to put all the pieces together, the user should still probably be pretty smart. Wizzy's Miraculous is a cuff bracelet, with the full Miraculous being pretty long with 5 gemstones counting down the time before detransformation, and the hidden mode being a lot shorter. The weapon of this Miraculous is a feather quill. This is supposed to work with the phrase, the pen is mightier than the sword. Oh, and the pen would be bigger than an average pen. Wizzy's transformation words are Wizzy, ready for battle, and the detransformation is Wizzy, white flag. It's time to show you another Kwami creation, and this one has been requested a lot. This is Ash, the Phoenix Kwami. Ash grants the miraculous holder the power of fire manipulation, with the ability called Ember. This power works very similarly to firebending. Ash's Miraculous is a hair cuff. And if you don't know what a hair cuff is, it's like a hair tie, but it wraps around the base of the knot. This here is the Miraculous's symbol. And the 3 layers of fire along with the 2 flares count down the 5 minutes before detransformation. And it is a simple gold cuff when hidden. The weapon given to you by this Miraculous is a torch, and a very long one at that. Ash's transformation words are Ash, ignite, and the detransformation words are Ash, extinguish. I have another Kwami from my miracle box to show you. This is Tsuru, the crane Kwami. Tsuru is the Kwami of flight, and gives the miraculous holder the ability named Soar. Tsuru's Miraculous is a mask, with 5 stripes on the side to count down the time before detransformation, and it is simply a pure black mask in hidden mode. The weapon given to you by this Miraculous is nunchucks. Tsuru's transformation words are Tsuru, take flight, and for the detransformation, Tsuru, let's land. Thank you guys so much for all the support that I've been getting on all of these videos, as I am nearing the end of completing this miracle box. Hey Miraculars! You might know me as the person on this app that makes Kwamis. And well, that'd be a pretty good assessment. But today I have a very special Kwami to show you. This is my Kwami, Koki, the raccoon dog, otherwise known as Tanuki Kwami, the Kwami of speed. Koki gives the miraculous holder, in this case, me, the power of super speed, with the ability called velocity. Koki's miraculous is an arm wrap, with the 5 different colors at the end counting down the 5 minutes before detransformation. And the hidden mode miraculous are these seemingly randomly colored bracelets. Keyword seemingly. These are my bracelets that I wear every day. Fitting a theme of ninjas and Japanese culture, as tanukis or raccoon dogs are very important in Japanese culture, the weapon given by this miraculous is dual katanas. Koki's transformation words are Koki, accelerate, and the detransformation words are Koki, hit the brakes. I have another Kwami to add to my miracle box, and this one is very special, as it is the first winner of Criffen's Kwami Challenge. Meet Toxic, the Crow Kwami. Toxic gives the miraculous holder the power of scent, with the ability Fragrance. The original creator of the Kwami describes it like this. The miraculous of the crow allows the user to release a scent, good or bad, to draw in opponents or get opponents to stay away from you, till you come up with a plan. Toxic's miraculous is a bolo tie, with the 5 separate parts of the gem counting down the 5 minutes before detransformation. And the hidden mode miraculous is a purple version of the tie. Toxic's weapon is throwing cards, which is just a really fun idea for a weapon. Toxic's transformation words are toxic, alluring, and the detransformation is toxic, repel. Thank you so much to King.nyc0728. Here is the second winner to Criffen's Kwami Challenge that I will be adding to my miracle box. This is Flake, the polar bear Kwami. Flake grants the miraculous holder the ability Ice Storm, which allows you to freeze things. Flake's miraculous are these gloves, with the hidden mode miraculous being red fingerless gloves. The weapon of this miraculous are kunai knives. Kunai knives are these daggers that are often used for throwing and have circular ends. What's really cool about these knives are that they look like sharp icicles. Flake's transformation words are Flake, freeze, and the detransformation is Flake, thaw. Let me introduce you to another member of my miracle box, and the last winner for Criffen's Kwami Challenge. This is Finn, the shark Kwami. The Kwami of electricity, who grants the miraculous holder the power of electricity manipulation. The trigger word for this power is electrify. The miraculous for this Kwami is a ring bracelet. A bracelet and a ring that are connected. And the 5-minute countdown before detransformation is pretty obviously these 5 gems here. And the hidden mode miraculous is just a different color scheme. The weapon for this miraculous are 2 shark tooth spears. From the winner's original design, I kept the idea that these spears conduct electricity from one another. Finn's transformation words are Finn, charge up. And the detransformation words are Finn, break the circuit. This is the final Kwami that I will be adding to my miracle box. Let me introduce you to Coral, the axolotl Kwami, the Kwami of restoration. Coral gives the miraculous holder the ability Restore. This is my miracle box's version of Ladybug's miraculous Ladybug, which fixes all the damage done during a fight. The power can restore all non-living things to a previous state, which is probably best used after an intense battle. Coral's miraculous is an eyebrow piercing. The top spear on the miraculous has 5 different sections with countdown the 5 minutes before detransformation. You just can't see them all here because it's a sphere. The hidden mode miraculous is a silver eyebrow piercing. The weapon for this miraculous is an axe, because axolotl. It's a pretty simple idea, but it fits pretty well. Coral's transformation words are Coral, fix it up, and the detransformation words are Coral, break it down. I know I said I was done making Kwamis, but I have one more to show you. This is Arachne, the Kwami of fear. There's a lot of lore behind this Kwami, starting with the fact that he is known for being an evil Kwami. No one has ever been able to use this Kwami for heroic purposes. For that reason, he was cast away and is no longer part of a miracle box. He resides as a lone heirloom to a rich family. This is all because of his power to fearize people. Being fearized is very similar to being evilized or akumatized. But instead of a butterfly attacking you out of negative emotions, it is a spider out of fearful emotions. The miraculous for this Kwami is a laced fingerless glove, and the weapon is a whip. Arachne's transformation words are legs out and legs in. In my story, the holder of this Kwami will be the main villain, and will work by creating villains very similarly to Hawkmoth.